Hello friend, good morning to all of you. We are going to study about the center of mass. In this case, as you know that if this is a body and made by the particles inside this body, one particle where we assume that all the mass are centered at that point, and that is known as center of mass here. Now calculate here. This is a body and it is composed by the small particles m1, m2, m3 dot dot mn at the position vector. Particle m1 distance r1, m2 distance r2, m3 distance rn dot dot mn particle that position vector rn here, so that center of position vector of the center of mass is equal to the m1 r1 plus m2 r2 plus m3 r3 dot dot mn rn divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 dot dot mn, where r1 r2 r3 dot dot rn are the position vector of mass m1 m2 m3 dot dot mn that composed by the particle to the body respectively here, and r come is the position vector of center of mass of body. R come is the position vector of center of mass of body. Now the position vector of particle m1 r1 that can be written as x1 I cap, y1 j cap, z1 k cap, r2 position vector r2 of m2 is x2 I cap, y2 j cap, z2 k cap, and the position vector of particle m3 r3 is x3 I cap, y3 j cap, z3 k cap dot dot. We can write the position vector of center of mass is equal to x coordinate of center of mass I plus y coordinate of center of mass j plus z coordinate of center of mass k. This can be written in the vector form, so that this is equal to the m1 plus x1 ij plus y1 jk plus z1 kk, particle m2 x2 ik, y2 j plus z2 k plus particle m3 x3 I cap plus y3 j cap plus z3 k cap dot 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 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3. On the comparing this, we get comparing this I cap here, x coordinate of center of mass, x coordinate of center of mass is equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 dot dot mn xm, and y coordinate of center of mass equal to m1 y1 plus m2 y2 plus m3 y3 plus dot dot mn yn divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus dot dot plus mn, and z coordinate of center of mass is equal to m1 z1 plus m2 z2 plus m3 z3 plus dot dot mn zn divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus mn. Now here one example here this is the two particle of mass m1 and m2 placed at the distance d to each other. Find the center of mass of this. Now this is a particle of mass m1, this is particle of mass m2, this is the x coordinate and this is the y coordinate. These two particles place distance d apart here, so that x coordinate of center of mass equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2, m1 0 plus m2 d divided by m1 plus m2. This is 0, so that m2 d divided by m1 plus m2, and y coordinate of center of mass equal to m1 y1 plus m2 y2 but m1 plus m2, m1 y1 equal to 0 plus m2 y2 equal to 0 divided by m1 plus m2 equal to this 0, so that this is 0, so that coordinate of center of mass is equal to x coordinate of center of mass, y coordinate of center of mass, x coordinate of center of mass m2 d divided by m1 plus m2 and 0. This is our answer. Now we take another example here. Here example number 2. Two particles placed apart 1 meter of mass 2 kg and 4 kg. Find the center of mass here. Here one particle is here 2 kg mass and other is 4 kg mass. Place at the distance 1 meter, then find the center of mass. X coordinate, center of mass of x coordinate equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus divided by m1 plus m2. m1 2 into 0 plus m2 4 into 1 divided by 2 plus 4, and this is 4 1 is 4 by 4 to 6 2 by 3 meter, and y coordinate of center of mass is equal to m1 y1 here 2 into 0 plus 4 into 0 divided by 2 plus 4, this is equal to 0. Now examples third here. Here are also two particles of mass 10 kg and 20 kg placed apart 10 meter. That line joining from the x axis is 37 degree. Then find the center of mass here. Now in this case this is 10 kg, this is 20 kg, and distance between them is 10 meter 37, so that this sine cos theta base by hypotenuse, so that 10 sine 10, this is a 10 cos 37 degree, and 10 into 4 by 5 and 8 meter, this is 8 meter, and 3 by 5 sine 37 degree 3 by 7 6 meter, so that 8 into 6 this coordinate of this is now the x coordinate of center of mass is equal to m1 x1 here 10 into 0 plus 20 into 8 divided by 10 plus 20 here. This is 160 by 10 plus 20 30 16 by 3 meter, and y coordinate of center of mass equal to 10 y1 plus 20 y2, 10 y1 10 into 0 plus 20 into 6 divided by this, and 120 divided by 30, 3 4 is 4 meter, so that find the center of mass equal to x coordinate of center of mass, y coordinate of center of mass 16 by 3 into 4. This is our answer. Now we have to find in example 4 here. Here also to find the relation between the mass of this and distance of center of mass from center of coordinate from this mass and this mass here. In this case, two particle M1 and M2 and distance between them is L, and center of mass of this is given at this point. Center of mass distance x1 from mass M1 and x2 from mass M2. Then find the relation of M1 x1 and M2 x2 here. X coordinate of center of mass is equal to M1 0 plus M2 L divided by M1 plus M2 and M2 L by M1 plus M2 and x1 and x coordinate of center of mass is of this is x1 here, so that x1 is equal to M2L but M1 plus M2. As you know that from this figure x1 plus x2 is equal to L, so that x2 is equal to L by x1 and L minus x1. L minus x1 putting value of this M2 L but divided by M1 plus M2. Here x2 equal to here L1 M1 L1 and M2 L2 plus and M2 L2 cancel, so that here M1 L1 divided by M1 plus M2, and dividing equation 1 by 2 here x1 by x2 equal to M1 plus M1 plus M2 cancel here in this case, and this in this case M2 by M1 here, and cross multiplication M1 x1 equal to M2 x2. Now example 5 here two particles of mass 2 kg and 4 kg placed apart 10 meter. Now we displace 2 kg mass 2 meter, then 2 kg mass displaced here 2 kg. How long 4 kg mass displaced such that center of mass is same? In this case, let us suppose that this is a 2 kg mass, this is 4 kg mass. Place 10 meter apart here. Center of mass is this. In this case, 2 kg mass displaced 2 meter. 2 kg mass displaced here 2 meter. Then we have to find that 4 kg mass how long displaced here, that the center of mass is 10. Now in this case, 2 center of mass is this, so that 2x1 equal to 4x2 here. This is relation 1, and we apply here center of mass here 2 into 2 plus x1 equal to 4 into x2 plus x here. 2 to the 4 and 2x1, 4x2 and 4x. In this case 2x1 equal to 2x2, so that both are equal, so this is cancelled, so that 4 is equal to 4x, so that x is equal to 1 meter. Then the 4 kg mass displaced 1 meter here. This is our answer. Now here this is a 3 particle of mass 1 kg, 2 kg and 3 kg placed at the equilateral triangles of side 10 meter, and mass is in this case 1 kg, 2 kg and 3 kg. Then we have to find the coordinate of position of center of mass, that is x coordinate of center of mass and y coordinate of center of mass in this case. Now let us suppose that this is a x-axis and this is y-axis, 10 meters, so that coordinate of this is 10 and 0, and this is x-axis, an equilateral triangle, so that this distance is 5 meter, and h angle is 60 degree, so that this is 30 degree. Cos theta equal to base by hypotenuse, so that cos theta is base by hypotenuse, so that cos 30 degree equal to base b by 10, so that b is equal to 10 cos 30 degree root 3 by 2, 5 root 2, so that coordinate of this point is 5 and 5 root 2 here. Now x coordinate of center of mass is equal to m1 x2 x1 m2 x2 m3 x3. m1 here 2 into 0 plus 3 into 10 plus 1 into 5. In this case this is 0, 10 3 is 30 and 5 35 by 6 meter. And y coordinate of center of mass m1 y1 plus m2 y2 plus m3 y3 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3. m1 2 into 0 and 3 into 0 here, and 1 into 5 root 3 here, so that this is equal to 0, 5 root 3 by 6 meter, so that y coordinate of center of mass is this. Now here center of mass of continuous mass distribution, here in this case x coordinate of center of mass is equal to integral of x dm divided by integral of dm. Y coordinate of center of mass is equal to integration of y dm divided by integration of dm. And z coordinate of center of mass is equal to integration of z dm divided by integration of dm, where dm is the small element, dm is the very small element, and x, y, z are the coordinate of center of mass of the dm element that we choose here, dm element, so that x coordinate of center of mass can be written as integration of dmx divided by integration of dm. Y coordinate of center of mass can be written as integration of dmy by integration of dm, and z coordinate of center of mass equal to integration of dmz divided by integration of dm. In this case, only lambda is the mass per unit length. The mass per unit length, this is known as mass density, and sigma is the mass per unit area, which has length and breadth. Mass per unit area, this is known as area density, and lambda, sigma and eta is denoted by mass per unit volume. This is known as volume density. In these terms, we have mass per unit length. Let us suppose that this is a rod, and mass of this rod is m, and length of this rod is L. Mass of this rod m and length L, so that mass per unit length can be written as m by L. Mass per unit length, this is denoted by lambda, and in this case we take the small distance dx, so that mass of this is m by L is mass per unit length. We take the dx small distance here dx, so that mass of this dx is lambda into dx, and it can be written as lambda and m by L dx, mass of this dx. We take such type of this because we have to calculate the total center of mass in which we integrate from the lower and upper limit here. For this purpose, we write such type of situations. Now mass per unit area, sigma is the mass per unit area density. Let us suppose that a disk, let us suppose that a solid disk and mass of disk is m and radius of this is r, so that area of this is pi r square. This is just like circle, so that area of this is pi r square and total mass m, so that mass per unit area in m by pi r square. Mass per unit area denoted by sigma. This is area density, so that this is mass per unit area. We take a small region. We take a small region that is just like a circle whose radius is r, so that mass of this small disk is mass of this small disk is sigma into pi r square. Radius of this is r, and putting the value of sigma m by pi r square into pi r square, so that pi cancel, r small r square by capital square into m. M is the mass of the whole disk here, and this r is, we assume the small disk that radius, and capital R is the radius of large disk here. Now lambda, sigma and eta mass per unit volume. Let us suppose that a solid is sphere and mass of this sphere is m and radius is r small r, so that volume of this is 4 by 3 pi r cube here. Volume of this disk is 4 by 3 pi r cube here, and mass and suppose that mass of this is m, so that mass per unit volume m by this quantity m by this is a mass per unit volume, where we take a small region that radius is r, so that this volume is 4 by 3 pi r1 cube, and multiply mass per unit volume rho, so that mass of this small sphere is rho into this, and rho